Hello everybody, how are you going? And welcome back to Mini Motorways, where we have another weekly challenge to try and conquer, and this one's on Warsaw, which can definitely lead to some interesting things. What's it going to be? Merry-go-round, unlimited roundabouts. Alright, I'll make sure to block up with that. More trees and they can't be destroyed. Always nice to have a bit of nature, and double the number of bridges awarded. Alright, nothing too disheartening or even downright dangerous. I guess the only difference is going to be with the trees, but even that I can work around generally, unless it puts it right on the corner. Then that's the only time that I will get stuffed up. Well, already I'm glad that I'm not playing on expert mode, because that would be quite disheartening, especially because right now I would have to do quite a funky road, but otherwise I cannot squeak it through, but I can take these guys around just to give some nice separation. For now, here we go. I've got plenty of road tiles. Half of them are already in. Done. But hey, week one is down and I'm definitely going to be taking those bridges, even though I already have two. They will very quickly have to stack up when you have to double bridge like that, whatever it may be. I'll make sure to use them all eventually, and especially I just don't need traffic lights because I have unlimited roundabouts. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that an orange hasn't come and snuck over here yet. It loves to cross this river straight from the get-go. I guess it didn't spawn, or it didn't start the map off like it usually does, but there it is. That's exactly where I expected it to be, and it's also quite manageable. I can just, I guess maybe even put a roundabout down there. I would love to put it there. Oh, I can put it, that's right, I can put it on trees. So I will put it there, and I can bridge straight off. Yeah, you say I can't, but I can. Really, that centerpiece of the roundabout makes a massive difference. I mean, now having, that's what I was worried about. Week two, I guess I'll take the road tiles because I'm not too keen on the traffic lights, but like I was saying, that is what I was worried about when it just pinches it. At least I do have an escape route for now, but man, is it close to not letting me out whatsoever. It would also be nice if I could go north, but that is not an option anymore. However, that is also quite the distance, and so to be honest, I'm glad that I just took those 30 road tiles. I'm just wondering, is there a better way for me to manage these guys? Green up and over, otherwise green has to go all the way around, and I guess it's probably better than going down. But that purple is not too bad. I guess I should race it so it doesn't go and spawn someone else. Yes, there we go. Yeah, that's fine. I can manage that. It's things like that that are manageable. It's when it starts piling them in, all the trees, that you really can get stuck, and not having a motorway yet. And I guess hopefully at the end of this week, in about, 10 or so seconds, I can get a motorway. There it is. That is exactly what I wanted. And even though I would love the bridges, I still have two, so the motorway it will be. I can always take greens, purples. I guess who else spawns it here? I think white spawn on Warsaw. I can't even remember. Well, I guess I was definitely correct, and let me just pause it quickly and see if I can move these whites to somewhere a little bit more convenient. I do have the road tiles for it, so that will be fine. You blocked up. Yep. All of these guys blocked up. I believe that is every square. Come on, don't stuff me around now. Come on, where's the second one going to be? You have to spawn somewhere. That is not where I wanted you whatsoever. You had to. Alright, well, I'll block up that. I'm out of road tiles. Sometimes it really does feel as though this game is sentient, and it knows what it's doing. It knows how to just stuff you around. Really, it could have spawned anywhere, virtually anywhere but there, and been better. I mean, even down here might have been better because it will expand down to the right, but no, it had to spawn in the pocket. So I've gone and chucked motorway 1 in there so it doesn't die, but I'm just waiting and wondering who and where the whites can then spawn, because I've blocked up everywhere that they've spawned so far, and if they can just jump to the other side of the greens, I will take the bridges. But if they can just jump to the other side of the greens, that would be lovely. I've got plenty of bridges. You guys can go straight in. Yes, look at this. Actually, I'll turn you around because I just had that one upgrade. But yes, the light greens, hey? That is quite the distance. I think eventually, if I can get the whites to move, it'd be nice to move the motorway for those guys. But for now, 4 bridges. No way white's getting all the way over there without the motorway. I've got plenty. I was about to say bridges, but no, I don't have the road tiles for that. So I should be able to survive to the end of the week, and if I can't, then motorway 1 to the rescue. Oh goody, another white down here. That is quite a shame. That kind of means that the motorway has to be used for there. I guess in that case then I just unblock everything. But so far so good. Everything seems pretty darn happy. The one motorway is being put to good work, and honestly I think I'm almost out of the woods in terms of the areas that have all the highly densulated trees over there who just spawned down there. That is fine. But that's kind of it. Like, there's no one over here in terms of the trees that I have to worry about, and so that's just going to be a generic game. Up here is pretty simple too. Even just being able to just dart around these guys like this, there's a nice pocket here. They're not just in these lines, these immovable lines, these hedges that you just can't get through. They're in their own little pockets. It's good. And I guess, to be honest, if I do ever need to just kind of skip a little bit of a tree, maybe I can afford to just find a nice roundabout, and that will allow me to get around it. I've got another light green, which is so easy. And speaking of roundabouts, maybe I can't fit you exactly where I want you. That is fine then. Don't worry about it. Oh, but yes, that is what we like to see. Week 6 bringing in the bacon. Another dark green. Okay. I've already got a few over there. Oh, damn. Can I squeak them through? I believe I can. I just need to rearrange it a little bit. I mean, of course, I always have the motorway that I could go ahead and chuck in, but that doesn't really feel motorway worthy. I mean, it's only at 393 points right now, so surely there has to be a better use case for it, or these purples. I mean, do I just shove them on the line? I mean, it's going to be such low volume, especially now. It would be nice if they decided that they ever wanted to go. Okay, still waiting. It's weird, it's not flashing, but okay, probably just waiting. Finally, they just went. That was going, hang on, surely, what's wrong with it? I'm not seeing any gap. Is it glitched? Is it what? Now, that is a little bit of a shame, because unless I want to go the long way around, it requires another bridge just to make it nice and short. So, you're a bit of a nuisance, but I can deal with you. Really? On the line? Did you have to go on the line? There are so many other possible locations that you could have got, but no, you had to go on the line. Honestly, I'm wondering, do I just use Motorway 1 instead? And it's still over there. Maybe I do just use the greens instead. I'm just stuck between doing Motorway 2 like this, or Motorway 2 like this, and then also another one like this. There's so many options. Alright, well, I'm going for the full mix-up here. It will eventually give me a whole bundle of road tiles back, even though it does take my motorways. I'm okay with that. It can manage for now, and honestly, into the future, I do believe this will be better, or at least I'm hoping, because it's quite a bit of changes otherwise. The only ones that I am a little bit worried about are these light greens over here. That is a lot of light green on one motorway, but I guess I'll wait and see. White, you are connected in, you just don't know it yet, and really, I think purple might be the only other problem, but I just have to play it and see, once everything's clean, once everything's ready and flowing again, how the entire thing goes. Alright, well, I did just have this other light green pop off into a pancake, but that's alright. I do have plenty of light green spawning in all over the place. A couple down the bottom right, down the bottom left, plenty up the top right, which is exactly what I want. I guess I could always expand my horizons into traffic lights, but I would just take those bridges and continue to accumulate them, because who knows when you might need them. Well, that is also not my favorite thing that has happened today, having the purple pop off. I have a few, but I reckon I could do with some more. 5 is not going to be enough. Where can I get more from? I have 1 motorway, plenty of oranges right there. In terms of being 2, that is not a problem. A bit random, but okay. So I guess otherwise I just have to keep an eye on how the greens are going, because like I said, there are plenty up there, but I also have plenty down here that I can always just give their own motorway to, or even this guy, whatever it needs. I mean, honestly, considering how many light greens are up there, I'm almost tempted just to give that guy its own line. So just to reduce the amount that goes through the roundabout and everything, I think I will. I think it'll be better overall. Everyone loves to have their own room if they can. Oh yeah, I'll take that, especially considering that I do not need any more bridges. 7 more bridges. There's no way I'm going to be using 9. You had to go and do me dirty. That orange was not the one that I wanted to be upgrading right this second. If it could have been the top one, it would have been fantastic. I have plenty of people up there and not enough down the bottom already on there. I mean, do I need to then splinter it up or motorway it or what? Oh man, I mean, I said that I wasn't going to take any more bridges, but honestly at this rate it just seems like a challenge. I've already got 6, so I just used another one, and they could slowly dwindle, but to use 6 more and not traffic lights, I feel as though that's a little bit rude. So I would take 1 set of traffic lights, and if it then continues to give me bridges, then at least I've got everything already covered. I'm just really hoping that I can have a couple more oranges spawn exactly where they need them to be, and that is right there, or wherever it wants to, just not up here in this cluster, because they're used, but not to their full efficiency. Well, I guess I said it last time, and I will not take any more traffic lights because I will not use them, and so 8 bridges it is at week 11. Nothing too scary at the moment, just crossed 1,000 points, which is the first ramp up. Still plenty of infrastructure, obviously infinite roundabouts, 2 traffic lights, 2 motorways, 48 road tiles, and everything else in between. And so I guess I'm prepared for any situation that should arise. I'm beginning to believe, honestly, white could surprise me. Green, light green, it has so many people, but it's really teetering still. And with a 3rd motorway in the bank, it is definitely time just to be using them, because things are ramping up all of a sudden. I mean, it does very quickly become 2,000 points, but look at this. White needed, everybody needs it. Green probably needs some, orange would love some as well. And so who and where and what are going to be being taken from where? So white, first. I don't have that many whites is what feels like is the weird thing, but I guess I can just give them direct access so they don't have to be going through a roundabout and then another roundabout and everything like that. So motorway 1 goes to the top and everything else will follow as suit. Honestly, I'm just going to leave that roundabout system in case I need it back for any which reason. I mean, I guess it would be good to have some expandability if it needs to spawn more buildings in. Can it spawn them anywhere? But maybe that is one of my problems. I'll get rid of that road tile, but otherwise I just don't want it spawning anywhere in particular that will catch me off guard. I mean, I guess that does then enable me to connect a couple more oranges in, which is good as well because they're all stashed up the top and I just want this guy to upgrade so he can take some pressure off the other two. But really, I think it is now time where it should be okay and I'll just play it and see. Green, you're just, I guess, laggy. White, hopefully you've got everything you need. It should be front door access, be fine. I just don't have that many. So if I need to supplement the 2 that I have, that's the 2 that I have, game. Well, honestly, I have no idea what white wants me to do because it is every single white I can possibly spare is connected in via the shortest possible or the fastest possible way. At least I now have another motorway to add to my collection, so that is now 6, which is pretty good for under 2,000 points, I must admit. Oh, but then these light greens are also struggling, and so that is honestly fair enough. I think it is time for me just to mix it up a little bit. The question is, who do I want to be taking where? And I guess if I take you to there roundabout and then yeah, motorway 2 over there. Hopefully that doesn't kill me just because I mean, I don't have the extra motorway. Maybe I can join them together just so they can supplement what they need to supplement. But come on, people, you need to just be cleaning up your act. I can send more people the other way now just because I can, and that should be fine. I just need a little bit of time in between just to make sure that everything's working. Come on, don't kill me. There are so many cars on the way up the top there. I've just gone ahead and connected a boatload of oranges in just while I wait for the motorway that I stole back from white. But really, I don't know if they're going to be making it there in time. There is quite the congestion there. Come on, give me the motorway back. It's only 2 houses worth of cars. How long does it take? Wait, what? There's 4 cars in there. How is purple? Oh, it's purple. Oh, purple, you've stuffed me around big time. I'm just going, how long was it taking? But purple, I have to go all the way over, then all the way over, then all the way over again, and then all the way over again. That's going to take absolutely forever. So I'm glad that I connected them in and didn't just delete it and waited. I need more greens though. Why do I need more greens? And why are these guys not leaving? Oh no, it's not the bottom guys, it's the top ones. Ooh, you guys are understaffed. Ooh, sorry about that. Yeah, everyone, go, go, go. I guess it's pretty fast, but it's also very, very close. Come on, you guys can make it. Just a few more cars. It won't even be that many. I just needed... oh, it's fighting. It should be able to get rid of that pip in me moments here. Yes. Wow, that was close. I just expected it... I don't know. I had my head around backwards, I guess. Ooh, well, I just deleted the roundabout in there, and I was about to give the motorway to orange or green, but who has enough whites to support that? Maybe who can actually do that? Alright, well, I do not have the motorway or motorways that I need right now, but I should have one coming back to me. Or how was I going to do it? No, I believe I was just going to steal it straight from motorway 1 and pump it around the corner. You go, no, you go like this. There we go. It's a little bit ugly, but I do not see any other way that I can really do it. I've mixed around a whole bundle of other people, and I've stolen people where I believe they should realistically be instead. Oranges can just get pumped around to be more efficient and just go down to the bottom where it's way, way, way more volume needed. The light greens and the dark greens and the purples over here also got a reno, mainly in the purpose of purple because I do not have anything for them. And so I guess the only one that I now have to worry for is this light green, but it only has one. I think it's just going to be teetering between not enough and enough. Oh man, this guy's living on the edge. Purple is also just dealing with some problems. This guy as well, but this one is the main problem one. Like I said, white needs more people, but I just don't have them, or I don't have the efficiency. Like I said, I've got virtually every single white connected in. You can go in there. I don't really care about that. Otherwise, I don't really want to be crossing any of the other paths. They're just set in stone. To be fair though, now just playing it slowly so I can just see who is dying the most. Obviously still that top left light green. It's just living on the edge and it just can't break the back. It's only ever 1 or 2 pips, but it really just needs to do it. I mean, for a 3,000 point run, it's not too bad, but white is struggling as well because I just don't have everyone I need connected in because I will not chop this green off, but I think I have to, but then I can't even get across because the trees are in the way. So that just causes so much mayhem, but hey, if that will save me in terms of the whites, I'll have to do it. Otherwise, purples are just going to have to do their thing, but motorway, that does completely change it. Let me pause it so I don't run away. Whites. Surely I have more whites. I do have more whites and I just connected them in. But does purple need it more? Because green has finally got their act together. You know what? I think overall it will actually be purple that needs it. And so if I can find a spot, a nice neat little spot for a roundabout down here, that then I can put the motorway on, that'd be lovely. I don't really want it right there though. That's just not what I'm after. So right there we'll do motorway 7, which is honestly insane that I have 7 motorways this early. But 7 motorways. If the purples die now, the purples die. If the whites die now, the whites die. Whatever it is, it's only so much I can do. And I'm just realized I still have motorway 5 that is just servicing that for no apparent reason. You can go over there as well to service that. But really, let's just wait and see who will die the fastest or who will die first. That purple is definitely going to die. And there it is. Wow. No one, I guess, just decided to go to that one. But 113 days. Not too shabby if I say so myself. The trees, like I said, they added build challenge. They're not devastating in terms of what they can do, but they definitely do stop you from putting things like roundabouts and traffic lights, or traffic lights are fine, I didn't even use them, but all these little bits of infrastructure that make the percentage differences apparent.